Awards. So please welcome Dr. Arbonell.
Hello, I know what you're thinking, yet another speech, but give me a chance. Maraming salamat, Eugene at Charisse. Aloha everyone. Paano po pagbati po sa ating lahat. Thank you to our distinguished guests. Joanne was the first person who met me when I came in 2008, and so it is a very sentimental thing for us to see each other again. Since 2008, I have had the honor of serving as Director of the Center for Philippine Studies, and since 2021, concurrently as Chair of the Department of Indo-Pacific Languages and Literatures. I may not get another opportunity to say this publicly, so today, from the bottom of my heart, I say maraming salamat po for the support you have given me through the years. I am happy to announce that the Filipino program is not only the largest Filipino program, but the largest Southeast Asian language program in the nation. The BA in Philippine Language and Culture, the only one of its kind in the United States, run by the Filipino and Ilocano program at IPLL, continues to thrive, and this is due to all of the graduates here. I know you have been to one or more art classes. Special thanks go out to Dr. Jason Parpa and Manong Dean Domingo, coordinators of these programs, and the Filipino and Ilocano faculty, the officers of Ipuyog and Katipunan Club for their hard work and perseverance, and also for the organizers of Fulbright. For this, my final Fulbright speech, I would like to share some nuggets of wisdom, karunungan, that I wish I heard at my own commencement ceremony. Here are 13 reminders to myself and wishes for all of the graduates here. 1. In our ancient tales, whenever a protagonist sets out on an adventure or an unforgettable journey, they usually enter a dark forest like Siglao Daraw, where you feel hundreds of eyes watching you. Perhaps like these characters, you may feel frightened as you face the unknown. It is all right to be petrified, for only fools are without fear. 2. On a night when the moon is full, sit beneath a banana tree and find its heart. Soon a stone will fall from its heart, and if you catch it in your mouth, it will turn into an amulet. You will hear an incantation. Remember it so that the amulet can give you magical powers like super strength or powers of invisibility. Carry this amulet or other objects that you will find along the path. A glass key, your father's ring, or your grandmother's shawl, and draw strength from them if you falter. You have to believe that the world is full of enchantment. 3. You will encounter numerous perils and difficult roads. May your footsteps be steady. May you be unafraid to turn left when everybody else is turning right. Walk alone if you must. You don't have to be like everybody else. It is all right to be a square peg. 4. When you feel disheartened, think about the starving children in Gaza or the victims of bombings in Mindanao. Reflect upon what it will feel like to be the only surviving member of your entire family due to war or environmental catastrophe. Then you will realize that the troubles you are dealing with pales in comparison. 5. However difficult, do your duty, but bear in mind that the ring that rules them all grows heavier and heavier as it nears its doom. Find your allies. We all need Gandalf and Sam in our lives, and even evil people like Smeagol can serve their purpose. Do not lose heart. Remember that it was you who was selected to redeem the world. 6. Hone your Jedi skills and combat the forces of evil. Defy mediocrity, but be ready to meet resistance from those who would like things to remain the same. 7. May you have what Alfred Adler calls the, quote, courage to be disliked, unquote, for taking the high road. Change the world because we should not live with the ugliness of the way things are. We must believe in the resplendence of what ought to be. 8. Do not expect gratitude from the people you have helped along the way, because people have a way of forgetting about you when you are no longer needed. But the reward is itself your act of kindness, and trust me, each kind gesture returns to you twofold. 9. Accept with grace the insults and negative things that will come your way, because, as our ancestors say, ang punong hitik sa buna, pinupukol. They always hurl stones at trees that bear abundant fruit. 10. When the darkness comes, watch the stars, and remember how insignificant you are in the vastness of the universe. When the night is pitch black, and you've heard this before, remember that the light is within you, making life sparkle, because our time on earth is brief. 11. Harbor in your heart a dream so grand that it fuels your every action. 12. Live a life so wonderful that even you are infatuated and intrigued when you read your own diary. Be daring, add a dash of mischief into your life, and laugh at yourself outrageously. And lastly, follow the path of our ancestors, more poetic and Filipino. Tahakin ang landas ng ating mga ninuno. As Buddhists say, make compassion your religion, because at the end of the day, we are all just walking each other home. So, Philgrad class of 2024, your beautiful and unforgettable journey begins today. As always, mga anak, I expect great things. Makiba ka, huwag matakot, padayon. Oh, and tell your parents and grandparents that you love them. Maraming salamat.